is interesting right there. Wow. Wow.
This has got to be one of the craziest UAP sightings that I may have seen in a very, very long time, as there is an alleged worm UAP that splits into two after releasing a quote-unquote orb, right? Now, this video dropped last year. I can't find exactly where this UAP was sighted, but this is definitely one of the more stranger incidents that I've seen in a very long time, and I have a few theories about what it could possibly be, but this is just the tip of the iceberg for this video, so take a little look at this.
Oh, what the hell? That is interesting right there. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Let's see here. They just separated here. You got a UFO at the bottom, and you got these two separated. Wow. That's amazing right there.
Bizarre footage, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that this could possibly be. Straight off the bat, I thought this looks like something that you'd see under a microscope. You know, you typically see something like this, you know, when you look in a microscope and you've got the old bacteria running in a petri dish. But a lot of people have speculated that this could be a string of helium balloons. One's just fallen off, right, and it's got less helium than the other, so it's just floated back down to Earth, and as that split off, the other two separate parts of the helium balloon break away. But it doesn't actually quite explain everything, because as you can see, this one drifts off to the left, and this one stays quite central. That one obviously floats down to the bottom. If there was a gust of wind, all of the balloons would move in the same direction, as the mass of the balloons wouldn't change, right? They're weightless. So therefore, if this was helium balloons, you'd think that they would just move in the exact same direction and the same way, even though they've separated in two parts. Yeah, they probably go off in different areas, but I don't think that this is helium balloons. And just the way that it breaks like that, and it separates off, and this one floats down. I mean, it's a very interesting video, of course, and it raises a lot of eyebrows. Can I say definitively that this absolutely is a UFO? No. But I don't think that it's balloons either. I think we're looking at something potentially a lot greater than just balloons or just, you know, drones. This isn't drones at all. For the same reasons that I've just explained to you guys as to why I don't think it could be balloons. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. This one, I do have a bit more context for. So this was a video seen at 2 a.m. on the 4th of December 2024 in Richardson, Texas, as I was leaving my house. I had two red blinking lights, as you can see, but no other coloured lights, which tell me that I wasn't following FAA guidelines. The lights were actually pretty bright as well. It was an overcast and it was moving pretty quickly. I know it wasn't a plane 100%, not entirely sure, leaning towards the drone. With that said, I definitely don't think that this was some civilian grade drone. Given the factors including the time in 2 a.m. on a Wednesday morning, location, visual perspective, and it's bizarre for sure. Let's take a look at the footage together. Certainly a very good clip. Very good clip. So, I mean, context, we've got the context in the text that was posted alongside this clip. But if we have a look at it together, obviously watching this, blinking in the way that it is, it's not a commercial flight because there would be other blinking lights as well. Possibility of a helicopter, maybe. But again, there would be other lights as well. The speed of this, I think, would be too quick for a helicopter. Given how high up in the sky it is, it would definitely, like, a helicopter would be moving a lot slower. Possibility of a jet, maybe. But then you'd hear other things. You'd hear the rumble of the jet noises because they are particularly loud. Drone, maybe. All right. But again, I don't like to label everything a drone. But then again, 2 solid blinking lights at the same time, without any other like landing gear lights or, you know, perspective lights or anything like that, or navigation lights, begs the question of what this is. I don't think it's commercial. There's a good chance that it's military, but I don't want to label it extraterrestrial right now. I don't have enough context for it. If it suddenly stopped, did a 180 and then, you know, flew off in another direction at a phenomenal speed, then yeah, I'd be like, there's no way that this is anything human. But it travels at a consistent pace in one direction. I'm leaning towards military on this. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. We're going to move on to the next one. So this was captured by someone in Milwaukee, right, on the 31st of March 2024 at around 7:07 p.m. They just left the comment saying, what do you think this is? Let's have a look. So straight off the bat with this one, I do have just instantly a theory. Balloons, right? Obviously, if we bear in mind this whole cluster, we've got two other clusters here in this like kind of individual one, but this one in particular, it looks like they're all attached like these little balloons, right, by thread. You can see by the way that they bounce around, like there's tension pulled and then it springs back and all the rest of it. I do think that these are balloons. And, you know, there's also events where people let off balloons in this kind of context. You know, if it's a funeral, people would usually let off balloons as a remembrance thing in clusters like this. If it was a wedding or a christening or something like that, you know, there's a possibility that the balloons could have been let off for that. And that could explain as well the mass amounts of balloons that have been let off. I truly do think that these are just balloons. Like, you can see the individual shapes of them. You can see that the way that they bounce around. You can also kind of catch eyes on bits of thread as well. Yeah, sorry to be that guy, but, you know, I'm starting to sound like Arrow now, aren't I? But yeah, I do think that one's balloons. But this is another UAP encounter that apparently happened in Kirk in Croatia. All right. Now, this one is a bit of a longer clip, so we're going to watch it through to begin with, and then we'll, you know, analyze and talk about it.
Čudno nema oči. Šta je to, Bog te? Ko? Jebote, šta je to? Evo, nije za jebancija. Daj nam se pa. Može teba? Pa pogledaj. Baš ono čisti. Sad će vjerojatno, ne znam, otiću 3 pičke materine u sekundi, ono. Pogledaj šta je to. Samo do njega je zvijezda. Normalno. To se ni ne vidi, jebote, a gleda ovo. A ček, gdje je još druga ovaj? Tu smo negdje vidjeli drugu.
Da, nema.
Sad je nema više. Da, bile su... Da, bile su 2, a sad jedne više nema. Pogledajte ovo.
Imam osjećaj da je velika sličnost sa situacijom sa drogom. U Hrvatskoj isto znamo da se je ogromna potrošnja. Trebamo li onda po uzoru recimo na Njemačku sad legalizirati marihuanu recimo? Ne bih išla u tom smjeru. To je neko pitanje.
Kuš, ja sam vidio kroz zavjesu da se nešto ono naš pojavilo, što nije bilo.
Rezultati toga kako ona utječe na mlade osobe.
Ja sam te pitao šta je ovo, to avion ili koji bok?
Gledajte, to se događa, ne mislim da je to posebna drama, pogotovo kada se kanabis koristi u medicinske svrhe i s obzirom na različita psihička oboljenja, on ima i pozitivne učinke i pogotovo kada govorimo.
So the clip goes on for another 2 minutes in a very similar manner, right? It is literally just this for, you know, about 4 or 5 minutes. And unlike every other clip, I truly have no idea about, like, I don't even have any hypothesis about what this could possibly actually be. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what could be causing this kind of like circular blinking light to change all the time. You know, there's constant changes in the color. I have no idea what, like, how far it is. I don't know how fast it's moving, or it seems to be kind of stationary. These people seem kind of calm about it. I mean, I wish I could understand what they were saying, but unfortunately I can't. But it just seems to be there. You know, we can kind of see it here, off in the distance. And then obviously they zoom into it. And, I mean, it's a lot duller now. Maybe there's some clouds that have come out in front of it, potentially. But, truly, I'm at a loss for words. I have no idea what this, I've never seen anything like it. I'm assuming that we're seeing multiple here now, because obviously we've got this one, and then he seemed to pan over to another one. It can't be Starlink. I've never seen Starlink ever do anything like this, or satellites. It's not a plane. It's not a drone that I know of. It's nothing military. What on earth could be causing this? It's like this plasma ball of energy. That's the only way I can describe it. What do you guys think? Please let me know any ideas that you've got, because it's better than what I've come up with. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below about all of these clips. While you're down there, jump, get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.